Sunday Night Football thought was going to be a fun game. And boy, it was anything but as the Seattle Seahawks came out. Sam Darnold's first half was perfect.
It was.
I could not believe the numbers that he was putting up. I think it was 28-0 out of the gate. I was working on Sunday night, so I was kind of doing some recaps from the Sunday action throughout the day. But Darnold came out, was close to flawless, and you're looking at 16 close to flawless.
He wasn't close to flawless.
He was flawless. 16 for 16, the perfect quarterback rating, 4 touchdowns, and you're thinking, oh boy, here we go. Now, what you saw late in the game is really what made news, because here's a couple of Sam Darnold's. This is probably all of his 16 completions back to back to back. He's been dealing. His story has been great. I was actually in doubt that he would be able to have the same success he had in Minnesota in Seattle, and he has delivered. I think he's found some confidence. He's found himself as a quarterback in the National Football League and probably his best half of football in his entire NFL career there in Washington.
Yeah, and this is what I think everybody expected of him. I mean, I remember when he was a prospect. Sam Darnold was supposed to be like a generational prospect. I remember the Jets traded everything to come up and get him. And, the Jets. But what I like about him is he's not trying to do too much. He understands what his strengths are. And you're right. You said it. He's learning how to be an NFL quarterback. I mean, having Jackson Smith and Jigba doesn't hurt, right? That kid's a killer, man. And yeah, that's bad.
All right, that is not the direction that Jaden Daniels
it looks like a right arm, doesn't it? It looks like a bent right arm.
So this was a huge story because in a blowout, you had Jaden Daniels still in the game. I think there were 7 minutes left.
7 minutes ago,
7 minutes left. They're down 38-7. You're trying to come back. He gets tied up or he's trying to score, and he's lost for the game. And he was lost for the whole season now?
Yeah, I mean,
it's got to be, right? It's got to be something close to there.
It's a dislocation, but even if you could get him back in 6 weeks and they're 3 or 4 and 9 or whatever, what the heck's the point of rushing him back? I don't think I'm playing him anyway.
So Dan Quinn took a ton of heat. The Washington Brass took a ton of heat. Why is Jaden Daniels in the game at that point? Did you have a problem with it?
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't, but I'm looking back at it now. Yeah, 7 minutes. You're not even going to get the ball enough. I think probably I pull him, but again, I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about it. I'm on the fence about that one. Did you have a problem with it?
No problem with it whatsoever.
Really?
I think if you take Jaden Daniels out, you're telling your team we quit. We're done. But we're forfeiting this game.
Remember, Jaden Daniels has missed games already with an injury this year.
I don't care. If he's healthy enough to play, you let him play to win the game. If they score there, it's 38-14, you go for the onside. There have been great comebacks before in the fourth quarter of football games, right? So you're just saying, well, we don't have any chance to win this game. I don't like the message it sends. I think you're saying that your quarterback is better than everybody else who still is left playing on the field. I did not have a problem with him going out there and playing. It is a physical sport. That play could have happened in the first quarter. It could happen in the second quarter. Anytime you're playing football, you could get hurt. That's just a reality. It's bad luck that it happened. But to say that for Dan Quinn, that he should be fired, I mean, there's people outraged that Jaden Daniels is on the field. Sure, if you wanted to take him out, I wouldn't have said, hey, you shouldn't take him out. But I have no problem if you're leaving him there to compete and send a message to your team that we're not throwing in the towel. We're not quitting. Don't we tell teams to finish and go out there and finish games? But then you're going to treat your quarterback differently and say, well, you can quit this time.
The interesting thing is I was on the fence until you just made the case, and now I think you should have sat. And not that you made a bad case, but when you said it, you basically were like, they could have went in and got a touchdown, and then they could have went and got an onside kick, and then they could have scored a touchdown, and then maybe they could have got another onside.
Yes, they could have won.
Yeah, no, they couldn't have won.
Why not?
Not with 7 minutes to go. When one onside kick has been successful the entire football season.
So here's the thing. You score there, it's 38-14, and if you don't get the onside, then I'd be all right with it. If it gets down to a point where you're under 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and there's really not enough time, then I'm okay with it. But at that point, you're still showing some signs. You're getting some momentum. Jaden Daniels hadn't played, so you're getting him some more work on the field. I'm totally okay with it.
Okay, well, you also mentioned Jaden Daniels being treated different than everybody else. How do you feel if he takes Jaden Daniels out, Terry McLaurin out, and a couple of the other guys out at the end of the game and just says, guys, we're going to live to play another day. We're going to get out of this one healthy. I mean, odds say we're not going to come back and win this one. Let's get everybody tightened up. Jayden, you've been banged up. I don't want to. How would you feel if he just came out and worked? Because I think after the year they had last year, I think Dan Quinn's job is safe right now. I don't think there's any reason for him to get fired over it. I think it's absurd.
The people that are over the top.
Right. So what do you think if he were to do that with everybody? Terry McLaurin, you're going to chill out.
What are we doing? Should we just start a 10-run rule too? Like, should we just call games over when you're down 4 touchdowns? Should we just quit?
I don't know, man. I've seen it too many times where guys. You jeopardize the. I mean, this is a long season, man. This is a marathon, not a sprint. To see the 1 in 1,000 time that they come back. It is a
marathon when you're 3-6 and you're staring at a season that's awful.
Right. Yeah.
I don't like the message that it sends. What do you think of the cursed field in Washington? These are a list of the injuries that have taken place. Those are some pretty big names that have been hurt on this field.
You know what this makes me think of too? Did you ever hear of? And I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm all over the place sometimes. But remember that Alex Smith injury that happened on this field?
Oh yeah,
guys. Can you pull up the compare? No, I don't want to see the injury.
Okay, good.
But we're talking about like a cursed field. How like a lot of stuff happened in the same spot. Go look at the crazy correlation between the Alex Smith injury and the Joe Theismann injury. Happened on like the same yard line on the same date, like with the same teams. It's like really crazy, guys. I don't know how fast we can pull it up. It's absurd, but again, I'm all over the place. I don't know if I think it's a cursed field. I see the same thing happen at MetLife all the time. You say it's the turf,
right?
But then I see things like who blew their leg out a week ago. I mean, Tyreek Hill on his turf, and then guys,
it's football.
It's
a dangerous
See
game.
How crazy that is. Look at that. It's broken right fibula and tibia. Same day, same team, same city, same yard line, same final score by 3-time defensive player of the year. The left tackle was.
That's
that
pretty crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I got that from, but that popped into my head when you showed me the coincidences. But look, no, do I think that? I think they make too much of the field at MetLife being an injury thing. It's an injury thing. You get your foot. It's not a lot of them where the foot is getting stuck. I mean, Malik Neighbors came down funny from a jump.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. There's nothing you can do really.